Knows channel live from the Massachusetts Turnpike in slow traffic. I'm doing about 15 miles an hour right now. Briefly, this video is going to be about specific rep ranges for maximum muscle mass, fat loss, and strength enhancement. But let me briefly tell you why I'm here. We just sold our Airstream. I offered to personally deliver it to the gentleman who purchased it up here in Cambridge, Massachusetts. So first thing this morning, left my beautiful home in the beach town of Belmar, New Jersey, drove all the way up the East Coast to Cambridge, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston, did the transaction, went to the bank, deposited the cashier's check, shook the gentleman's hand, walked through the unit with him, back in the truck, driving home so I could see my little girls before bed, give them a hug and kiss, read them a story, and back with regular life. So that's why I'm here. That's what I'm doing. And I figured, hey, let's post a video today in the truck. We got Wi-Fi in this bad boy. If you guys don't know, this is a GMC Sierra Denali HD. It's got the Duramax diesel engine and the Allison transmission. This is a 3/4 ton truck. This is like a tank with a Cadillac's interior. If you've ever sat in one of these things, this is a special vehicle right here. So I'm in the lap of luxury right now. I have air-conditioned seats blowing very gently up my crotch, and I gotta tell you, I am all smiles. Point of the video, though, is ideal rep ranges. A lot of these, I was answering questions earlier with some of my private clients as I was driving up this morning, and we were talking a lot about training. Maybe because it was on my mind, maybe it was on their mind, I don't know. Different conversations, rep ranges came up, and I figured, hey, let me share this with you. Last night, I hit a personal best 3-rep set on the barbell incline press. I'm under 200 pounds. The 3 weeks to shredded program is working amazingly well. I'm getting leaner by the day. Every morning I wake up. This she's not one to easily give a compliment. Okay? And that's a good thing. This morning when I was getting changed and I wasn't even flexing or anything, I was just doing my stuff, getting my stuff together. She looks at me and goes, "Holy shit, you look amazing." And I was like, oh, wow, like really, I wasn't fishing for a compliment. I wasn't thinking, I got to get the truck and I got to get the chocks for the wheels and, I got to get the drill to raise the leveling arms. I'm thinking about all that stuff. And she stopped and noticed how physically I've changed. And this is someone who sees me every day. I only say that to show you how rapidly we change when we're simply consistent with the boring aspects of our routine. I'm doing nothing special. I'm following the 3 weeks to shredded meal plan. I'm in the middle of the second round of 3 weeks to shredded. I'm following the push, pull, press, leg split with no days off, no breaks. It's such an amazing program right now. There's no need for a day off. Push, pull, press, legs. No, push, pull, press, legs over and over and over and over. I'm hitting my cardio every single morning now, in addition to my list. List is for my mind and my emotions. My intentional cardio is specifically for targeted fat loss. I'm retaining muscle. I believe I've built muscle. So all of this is happening right now. I'm living it, which is why I think it's on my mind and why I want to share it with you. The ideal rep ranges. Now, I've been playing with this quite a bit. I've found and I've seen much greater muscle growth with higher rep sets, and I've really been pushing higher rep sets. The weights that I was doing back in January for 12 rep sets, I'm doing heavier weights now for over 20 reps. The majority of my working sets now are between 15 to 20 repetitions. The amount of muscle I've been able to put on in the last few months doing this is incredible. Many of my private clients, those who work with me one-on-one in my online coaching program, some of the VIP elite athletes that I work with, those who have moved into the higher rep ranges have seen a very similar dramatic increase in musculature, but also body fat loss. Now, with no other changes, if we didn't change diet, we didn't change cardio, we didn't change thermogenics, fat burners, take drugs, any of that stuff, with no other changes, why would higher repetitions burn more fat? Well, there's a few reasons. Now, the one reason I'm going to point to is from a higher metabolic, a more invasive metabolic event. What does that mean? Doing a 20 rep set of squats is a fucking shit ton harder than doing a 5 rep set. The amount of energy that goes into a 20 rep set of squats or barbell inclines or Garanda flies or Romanian deadlifts or Bulgarian splits or whatever you want to put in there, standing military overhead press, hitting 20 rep sets with legitimate weight is metabolically horrific, like in a good way. These are such challenging exercises, multi-joint compound movements. That's all we do. We only do multi-joint compounds, but we've taken relatively heavy 12 rep sets, 80% or so of 1 rep maximum, and slowly through time have been able to build those into 20 rep sets. The amount of calories being expended for such activity is dramatically greater than simply pushing slightly heavier weights for considerably lower repetitions. So if we think, now I'm just kind of like shooting the shit with you guys right here. I'm not showing specific studies. I'm saying anecdotally, this is what I've gone through. This is what I've observed across about 36 individual private, these are my private clients, my one-on-one clients, not the thousands of members of the online platform right now or all the other peripherals that we put out there. So these are results I personally see. I see the photos twice a week. I see the scale weight twice a week. I have weekly check-ins, at bi-weekly, 2 check-ins per week with my private clients. Lots of personal information. I see it, plus myself. The point is, the higher rep range under heavy load is incredible. And I made a video a few months ago effectively saying, I wish I trained like this as a younger man and I didn't spend so much time under excruciatingly heavy barbells. In my late teens, I was squatting over 600 pounds weekly. In my early to mid 20s, I was squatting in the 700s, and 3 times I had over 800 pounds on my back. The highest I ever squatted was 840. I look back and I that's where I got hurt. All of my injuries came above 600 pounds in the squat and in the deadlift. I can tell you the exact day, the exact workout. All the injuries I have today happened in those workouts. Now, one could say that because of those workouts, that propelled me to a level of success or knowledge or experience to become the person that I am or the coach that I am, or that's all true, and I can't change anything. But if I had the knowledge I had today, I likely would have been training much higher repetition, much more consistently, where I would only do a high rep set as a warm-up. Bang, 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 bang. 135 with a set of 20. 225, like 135 for a set of 20. 225 for a set of 10. 315 for a set of 5. And then it's like 365, 385, 410 for like 3s to 5s. That would be the normal workout. Like your workout doesn't, like in bench press, the workout doesn't even start till you have 3 plates on there. So we wouldn't even count sets until we have 3 plates on the bar. It's just like, I think about that and I kind of cringe. Squatting, it's like, man, 405 days, those were easy days. Those would be bridge sets. We'd bridge up from like, 315, 365, 405, 455, 495, the 545, like bridge, 1 or 2 reps until we got into the 6s. Then we hit our working sets. So as I look back and as I think about all of that, a lot of bad time was spent. Not bad time. That's not true. Because that was the goal. The goal was getting bigger barbells, 1 rep maximums and all that stuff. So it's not like it was bad, but I didn't have the perspective that I have now, 20 plus years later. To have this perspective is something that I want to share with you. So this is my experience share. And this is what I do with my clients now. We go through our 3 rep cycles, our 6 rep cycles. Well, of course we do. We focus on always increasing absolute strength, but not neglecting the higher repetition training. And of course, from my experience as a combat sports athlete, working with combat sports athletes, I might have over the years in my 20s and then 30s and now in my 40s, developed a much greater appreciation for sustained output over longer periods of time. So now to kick this back to you before we shut this stream down, take 3 weeks. Take 3 weeks and train in the 20s. 20 rep sets to failure. To failure. Technical failure, not total muscular failure, which means never risk an injury. Take the weight that you're doing right now for 10 to 12 reps. See if you can do that for 20. Which means bang out 5 reps, take a deep breath. Bang out 5 more, take a deep breath. Bang out 2, take a deep breath. Bang out 2 more, take a deep breath. Bang out 1, take a deep breath. Bang out another one. Take a deep breath. Bang out another one. Holy shit. Take a deep breath. Tell your training partner to stay close. Spot you. Watch you. Take another repetition. And just barely get that fucker. Take a deep breath. Dig deep. See if you can complete a 20 rep set like that. Watch how different your physique changes. Watch how sore you get the next day. You can feel so much more musculature, so many more muscle fibers, different areas to the muscle. It's incredible. I'm going to do a video on the Garanda press. I've been doing a lot of research on Vince Garanda, the Iron Guru. Just, historically relevant, but also I'm really curious about the training science. I've been focused on a lot of his past writing and his literature and a lot of articles and books that he's written, some videos of him previously training, speaking to some of his former students or, those who have been around him. Very interesting. He had a few tweaks to his training that you don't see today that I've actually experienced and experimented with. And there's something there to a few of his tweaks. Some were actually rather dangerous, I would say, for the average trainee. But anyway, well, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to shut this short. I got about 5 hours of driving to do. I figured I'd kick off this little turn and burn from Massachusetts, the Jersey Shore to Boston, Mass, and back in under 12 hours. So anyone who knows their geography, that's like, and I got to drive through the New York shit traffic at rush hour just to get back home to my beautiful little sanctuary on the Jersey Shore. Bang! Leave a thumbs up if you would. Comments are always appreciated after the video posts and during the chat, of course, for safety. I can't read anything right now. If you have not given this video or if you have not subscribed to this channel, you want to subscribe to this channel and join the cool crew. This channel is rapidly growing and I appreciate that. New video tomorrow. I'm back in the office, back in the studio. I think I'm going to host a Finance Friday here on this channel tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We usually host it on our other channel, but I want to give it a try here. So we'll do that also. Anything else? That's it. I appreciate you guys. Oh, you might want to check out MarekHealth.com, MarekHealth, merrickhealth.com/Dolce, merrickhealth.com/Dolce. Use the promo code Dolce to save 10% on a comprehensive blood panel. I have my 2 specific blood tests that I recommend you take at merrickhealth.com/Dolce. These are the most comprehensive blood panels you need to know to make sure you are maximizing your health, your fitness, your fat loss, your longevity, your musculature. Every single blood work that I get, that I suggest to all of our clients, is now listed at merrickhealth.com/Dolce. Use that promo code Dolce. You'll save 10%. Merrick Health will know we sent you, but I don't get any money for it. I just get the credibility of sending you to Merrick Health. That savings is passed directly onto you. And if you go to merrickhealth.com/Dolce, if you get your blood work, and if you show me the blood work from merrickhealth.com, I will personally give you a free 15-minute consultation. That's huge right there. Now, you can also opt to get a consultation with one of Merrick Health's medical practitioners. I suggest you do that. That's just a couple more dollars. They might charge you an extra $50. That is worth it. I will give you a 15-minute additional consultation to go over your blood work with you and offer my own suggestions, my own opinions, my own recommendations. That is, do the male panel or the female panel before May 5th. Before May 15th, regardless of when you do your blood work, on your purchase order. That's it. You can leave it in the comments below. You can shoot me a DM on Instagram to recover the free consult. That is just me sharing it to you. I'm on video saying it. I'm a man of my word, and I will do that for you. And this is the exact blood work that I get done, by the way. All right, that's it.